Proverbs 4 and 23 says, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. Xana, Maddie, Ethan, and Kaylee all died next to the person closest to their hearts. How did that much mutual love produce such a ghastly issue? No place is more dangerous than inside a woman's heart.
Everything is so boring. Can't get up in the morning. I'm so sick of the mundane and routine. I'm gonna break without warning.
Most people believe the men in blue are here to protect and to serve, but when something really bad happens, people get suspicious, especially when the police can't get their stories straight. 4 young lives were snuffed out in Moscow, and as an encore of disrespect, the perpetrators left the dog. Listen, homicide detectives are taught to work from the inside out. Who was the closest to these victims? In this case, it was Diem and BF. Not only did they live with the victims, they insisted they were there during the massacre. No forced entry, no blood on the exit doors. Perhaps this means that the killers were already inside the house. First Peter 3 and 7 describes women as the weaker vessel. We know this is true because women are emotional creatures. We justify many of our actions by our emotions rather than logic. After an act is justified, there's no reason to admit we made a mistake. Women expect more from their significant others than we do our friends. I believe this is a mistake because both friendships and romantic relationships are a gamble. Since Ethan and Xana arrived home at a different time than Maddie and Kaylee, it's possible that they were assaulted at different times. This would suggest that the perpetrators were in the home for a longer period of time. How long could killers be in the house without DM and BF knowing it? Perhaps 9 minutes is believable, but what if the assaults went on for 30 or 40 minutes?
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow.
What about the van's shoe print? Somebody tried to wipe it up. Once again, DM and BF. Who else would be walking around in that house after the crimes? I know I wouldn't. Who else would be walking around in there and then decide to erase footprints? Who had that kind of time? DM and BF. Does anyone know what the dynamic was between all the girls before this happened? I mean the real dynamic. I guess what I mean is, did these girls really bond with each other? Fraternity and sorority members are supposed to be loyal to each other, but loyalty is in the eye of the beholder. Remember, homicide detectives are supposed to work a case from the inside out. Who are DM and BF? What motive would they have for committing such a crime? Were they using narcotics? Do DM and BF have a history of mental health issues? What were their relationships like with their boyfriends? How much freedom did they have back home? Did they do whatever they wanted to do before they arrived at the university? Were any of these kids dating each other outside of Ethan and Xana? Women do kill with knives. All it really takes is anger and opportunity. No one had more time to commit these crimes than DM and BF. No one had a reason not to call the police more than DM and BF. But then there's the question of Bryan Kohberger. Rumors are flying about him knowing DM and BF, especially BF. But did they really know each other? None of the girls' DNA was found in his apartment, office, or his car. It just doesn't seem that they know him. Rumors of social media connections have not been proven between Kohberger and any of the girls. Well, if they don't know him, who do they know? Who would DM and BF call if they were the perps? Would they call Jack D? Would they call Jack S or Adam? Would they call a police officer? Are they communicating with each other now? What did Moscow PD find on their phones? Why are DM and BF cooperating with the police? Perhaps these tattoos are some sort of pact to silence, a forever reminder to keep their mouths shut. In 1 Chronicles 22, 8-9, the Lord told David that he had shed too much blood to build him a temple. Someone shed too much blood in Moscow. Too much blood to cover it up, and too much blood to just keep on building temples.
Everything is so boring. Can't get up in the morning. I'm so sick of the mundane and routine. I'm gonna break without warning. I've gotta find a new purpose, something actually worth it. I wanna look in the mirror and like what I see. I'm sick of feeling so worthless. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm going off, I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna